Det engasjementet rundt oppdrett og sunnhøgerne til andre bedrifter, det betyr alt for at vi skal være et levedyktig og livlig samfunn.
So at Frøya, almost every citizen is connected somehow to fish farming, and they're all connected, and also within the families. We are around 5,000 people at the island, but everyone knows about the fish farming and how important it is for our society out here.
Our industry and Måsøval has sites in 10 rural communities along the coast side of Norway, and for many of those the salmon is crucial to living there. We are very grateful for those societies that they want to host us as an industry, so we are trying to give something back to the societies. Måsøval is celebrating 50 years anniversary next year, and today it's third generation Måsøval who is running the company and owning it.
The coastline of Norway is vast. We have a lot of space in the ocean, and the land masses is reaching its limits in how much we can produce on land. So we need to use the ocean. We have 70% of ocean on this planet, and only 2% of the food we eat comes from the ocean.
In 14 months we are producing 50 million meals in this site. This is like 10 million kilos, and we are using less than 1 square kilometer to do so. In our mind, that's a very sustainable way of producing food. And also to make sure that we are not messing too much with nature, we are using maybe $100,000 between every production cycle, under production, before production, after production, to monitor the environment all around the site. And if we are not getting good and healthy answers in this test, we will stop or reduce the production for the next cycle.
In Måsøval, my role is called operating technician. Our job is to make sure that the fish has a good life as possible while it is at our facility. When the day starts, I usually come a little bit earlier to start the boat and make sure that everything is okay with the engine. After that, we go out to our facility and we take each round on every rings just to make sure that there is no problem for safety of the fish, so they cannot escape.
Now we are at the feed barge, where we control the feeding of the fish and store our feed. Here we have cameras in each cage, so they can monitor and adjust the feeding to make this correct balance between what the fish wants and when it stops eating.
This is where the journey for a fantastic food product starts.
So we kind of try to follow that natural biology process all the time. So we start in the freshwater, and then the fish is ready for seawater. So the egg goes in here on this plate, and when after they hatch, they are small enough to swim through these holes. When they do, they can hide on a mat that replicates the gravel in the river.
And they spend maybe a few weeks in these tanks before they hatch, and then we start to feed them when they are maybe 2 grams only.
When the freshwater fish wants to stay in freshwater, it swims against the current at all times. But the sign for us to know that they are ready for seawater is when they let go and swim with the current. And as they do in the river and down the stream. And then the fish is ready for seawater. We transport it with a wellboat out to these farms and put them in open cages with the nets. In Norway, you can have a maximum of 200,000 fish per cage. You have 2.5% fish, and the rest is water.
Kvaliteten på oppdrettslaksen på Frøya har et helt annet oppvekstvilkår med klart rennende vann eller sjø da, med store utskiftninger med flo og fjære. Og så får den et spesielt fôr, som igjen gjør Måsøval-laksen til et fastere kjøttkvalitet og en finere farvekombinasjon. Fra slakta laks til vi begynner å bearbeide den, så har det gått bare 3 dager. Det er modningstiden må ha for at den skal klare å bli dødsstiv, for å si det sånn. Og ferske råvarer å jobbe med, det tror jeg det er mange rundt oss som kan være misunnelige på. Det gir jo et sluttprodukt som er på høy klasse.
I'm very proud of working with so many engaged people. They are caring for our fish every day and also have a lot of respect for the environment and the ocean we produce our food in. So that's given me a very high pride.
Fish farming industry is important to the community because what we do and how we do it. We produce food in a sustainable way, and to leave a smaller footprint on the nature, I think the world depends on this industry.
The future for Måsøval is to keep on doing what we are doing and developing the industry and ourselves even further. There is still a lot to do. And today we are delivering 2 million meals every week, so we will keep on improving on sustainability and also try to even grow our business and the industry, because we truly think it's a part of the solution for the future.